The soul of this bike is, it still feels classic, even though it has been modernized and it's certainly refined from the earlier ones, but it still gives you that classic feel when you ride it, and you've got the reliability that goes with it. The guys with their classic bikes know that you've always got to tinker with them because they're old before you ride. Well, with your Royal Enfield you can just take it and enjoy it. Royal Enfield have been building motorbikes since 1901 and never gone out of production. In 1955 they opened a factory in India, and in 1970 Royal Enfield went bust. India bought up all the tooling and the rights but kept on producing the same old thing. Then in the mid-90s they got taken over by a German company who looked at this bike with its classic looks, and with the advent of Triumph, etc., they didn't have to retro style the Enfield because it was already there. But now, to meet with international exhaust emissions and that, they took the old engine and developed this one, which was the lean burn, but it still didn't quite come up to expectations. That's why they redeveloped another engine. But they did on this one take the 4-speed gearbox off and make a 5-speed gearbox with a left-hand change to standardize with all other motorcycles. It's still a pushrod engine, overhead valve, long stroke engine, 90mm stroke, so it's got a lot of torque for slow riding and that. It happily cruise all day at 100 k's an hour. The Enfields now are all produced in India, but this is the latest version of it, which, as you see, it comes with a disc brake, so they stop better than the old British bikes didn't used to. It's got a fuel-injected engine, electronic ignition, 5-speed gearbox. The frame itself was designed in 1949. The headlight surrounds and everything we have here was designed in the 1960s, and it's still with us today. The springs and the seat here, that is just in keeping with the classic look. Was the very first bike ever to have a swinging arm rear suspension, and in its day it was controversial because it was winning all the 6-day trials and things like that. Now they've improved the suspension with gas strut shocks. I've been servicing British bikes and other makes for that matter since 1965, and since the revival of Royal Enfield in South Africa I've been servicing them and modifying them in some cases since 2010. We are here by the home of the Classic Motorcycle Club, which meets on the first Sunday of every month, and then you'll see 350, 400 motorbikes on this green, and you can come and enjoy and have a breakfast with us, and the guys will just love to chat about their bikes.